Okay, so you've got to your campground and you've got to your campsite. You found your campsite. Next thing you want to do is you probably want to get out and kind of walk the campsite a little bit. Check and see where your electric hookup is, the water hookup and sewer if you have it, and just kind of look the pad over a little bit because somebody might have left something at the campsite that might get in the way, might catch a tire or something like that. So anyways, need to get out, check your spots. So we'll do that now. Okay, so we walked the site now. We've located our sewer connection. And back here is our electrical connection. And then on back further, which is kind of odd, usually they'll have the water and stuff up here in this area too. We've located it. We kind of need to know where they are on our camper, so that way we can make sure that we're kind of in the area we need to be to make sure we get everything hooked up. So let's get back in. Okay, so you've arrived at the campground, you've got backed into your camping spot. Now it's time to check and see if we're level left to right or side to side. And the way we do that is we have a level on the front of the camper, and you want to make sure you get it right in the middle. Put that bubble right in the middle. And if it's not in the middle, we've got a way to take care of that, and we'll show you how to do that. So we could tell by the level in the front that we're a little low on my driver's side of the camper, or the left side. So we've got these blocks, leveling blocks, that we can use. We'll put under each one of the tires. So when we make sure we're in the spot where we need to be to get all of our hookups set up, we'll set these behind the wheels, and I'll back up, and when I get level, either someone that you have with you, or you got to stop and get out and check. As soon as it gets level, you'll put the other part of it in, and you'll get it level. So we'll take each one of these, set it just behind each one of these tires on this side. You only need to do it on the one side, whichever side you need to raise up. So now we'll go back to the truck and we'll get that started. Okay, so now we've rolled up on our chocks, and as you can see now, we've come completely level right in the center. So now we're going to go back to our tires and we're going to put our chock plates. Locked in. So now we're level side to side, and then we can start the next process. Now that we got it leveled side to side, and we got the chocks in the one side, we'll want to come over to the other side that we didn't have to raise up, and we got some of these little small chocks. There's 4 of them here, so if you don't have to use those other levels or other chocks, you'll use all 4 of these. What we do is we just take one, put it in here on that side, kind of hammer it in there a little bit. This one on the back side, put it there. That way it can't roll forward and back on us before we unhook it from the truck, because if you're on an unlevel surface or something, angle or something, it might take off on you. Surely don't want that. We want you to have a good week, not a disaster. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get finished unhooking from the truck. So we've got this block. We're going to throw it down here. Actually drop this down some so we don't have to go as far. Now we're just going to hit our switch and lower it down. We're going to remove this pin here, lift up, pull it back, and it will stay there, and then put your pin right back in this hole here, and it will sit right there and keep that from locking back. Okay, now we're just going to keep raising the camper up until it releases off of our hitch. And sometimes you got to go up a little ways. It'll get hooked on that ball. It might be in a bind or something. So we go ahead and till we clear this ball so we know we can come out from under it. Gonna unhook our safety chains and just kind of hang them inside here. Right there. Also unhook our electric cable now because we don't need it there. And now we're ready to pull the truck away from the camper. Okay, now that we're separated from the truck, the camper is separate. Now we want to level it from the front to the back. Okay, we've got it leveled side to side with our jacks, or with our leveling blocks, but now we want to do it front to back. We're going to use the same jack to do that, and we have a level back here on this side, and it is right here. Same kind of bubble level that we have on the front, and we like to have it just a little bit high from the center. This is too high, so we need to go let the front down. So we'll just hit the switch here, down, puts the tongue of it down, up, raises the tongue of it up. Pretty simple. Keep dropping it down, and you just kind of keep going back and kind of checking just to see where your level's at. So that's probably getting somewhere close. It's kind of slow, but it's pretty nice and easy. You don't have to crank it by hand. So as you can see, we lowered that down. We've got the bubble a little forward from the center, and that'll probably be perfect right there. Now, we want to stabilize the trailer. So when you're going in and out of it, it's not rocking like crazy and twisting and turning on you. So we're going to do that next. Okay, on the underneath side again, back in our front compartment, we have these handy dandy little deals, okay? These will just pop up, and you'll untwist these, kind of screw in, take that out. These separate. You have stabilizing jacks, one on each side and two at the very back, one on each side. You're going to want to take these, set these down here underneath of it, and in here in the front, have this handy dandy little tool. It's not very handy, it is dandy, but it's not very handy. So you stick it on the end here, crank it down until it gets almost ready to touch. And before it touches it, you're going to want to get it squared up. Make sure it's squared up on there pretty good. Okay, bring it down, and all you're going to do, very lightly, you're going to want to make it touch, and you'll start seeing the camper kind of move. You're not lifting the camper up, you're not raising the camper, you're not trying to level it. All these do is stabilize it. So you just want to bring them down and make them connect just ever so slightly. And that's all you're going to do on all four corners. That'll make it stable. Then we're going to come here. The next thing that'll make it stable is our steps to go inside. On the bottom of it is this little pin thing that comes down. These two arms come out. You kind of want to see where it wants to go. So I'll raise it up. It wants to go in this section here. So I'll put these pins back in. This is not necessary to camp in this, but we found that, it makes a world of difference. When somebody's trying to go outside, if somebody's asleep or something or whatever, and you're just trying to be quiet and easy, it's a world different. So then there's these that you just pull, and these slide out. Go down to the closest one to the ground on both sides, bring it back up till it clicks, and then that locks it in, so you step on it, get that to pull the whole camper and make it rock too.